Hello, this is Rochelle Agatha, and this is the course overview lecture for Accounting 148, Computerized Accounting. You've navigated to your Blackboard page, and you're at the announcement page as you see on the screen, and this is where I will post announcements. I'm running down the tabs in the Blackboard page. You can see that I have a weekly email tab, and that's where I will post weekly emails like the first day email that you received. Let's go to the syllabus and the course calendar first. So download each one of these, which I've already done. So the syllabus, I'm going to hit the high points, so please read the whole thing. This is a totally online course, and I have office hours online via email on Wednesdays from 7 to 8. If you email me, I will respond quickly. Otherwise, it's a 24-hour response time on Mondays through Thursdays, not weekends or holidays. However, sometimes I do check email on weekends. Please take the time to read the course description and overview. Note this is not a self-paced course. You will have work to do every week, and you will see that on the course calendar, which is your guide, and we'll go over that in a minute. Please take the time to read the online class reality. It's important you understand what being an online student really means. Here are the course details. Accounting 101 is advisory. If you haven't taken accounting in a long time or never taken accounting, please think twice about taking this class. You must understand accounting to do QuickBooks. You will be using QuickBooks and Labyrinth's eLab and Blackboard and my website. So there's a lot of technical tools we'll be using in this class. The book is QuickBooks Pro 2015 Comprehensive, and there's a picture of it. I'm going to take a moment to read all of the requirements to make sure that you understand. You must have access to a reliable computer with internet. You must use Blackboard. You will use my website. You must obtain a textbook. You must install QuickBooks Pro that comes with the textbook. You must register for eLab. You must have Word and Excel to do some of the assignments. You need a PDF converter. The cute PDF writer is free. You must have Adobe Reader or some kind of PowerPoint viewer to read some of the materials, and you must have a PC or a large thumb drive to save the student files, which are large. Make sure you understand the reality of being an online student, and you must complete all of the items in the first day email to stay in the class the first week. Here are the course objectives. Make sure you take the time to read these also. You will learn how to complete an accounting cycle using QuickBooks, process a payroll period, and prepare and analyze financial statements. You will be reading from your book, watching lectures, and lectures on my website and possibly in the eLab area. Please don't cheat and don't post exam questions or problem answers on discussion boards. Here is your grading for the term. You will have participation and attendance, PACH activities, eLab activities, projects, and exams. Participation, as I mentioned, and attendance is mandatory. Please take the time to read all of the instructor rules and responsibilities. It is important that you understand that if you email me, you must put the course name and number in the subject line and your full name and student ID in the body of the email so that I know that the email is from a student and it's not a virus. Here are the important dates for the term, so take a look at those. Exams cannot be made up. I don't like to give incomplete grades. Here are my other instructor policies, and please note I made the red one about the email because it's really important that you follow this for me to read your emails. And then take a look at all of the college policies and information. Next, I want you to go to the course calendar. This is your guide. Note that the week numbers and week dates are on the left, and the chapters that we're covering are right there. The assignment topics are in the middle. So the first week, it's all just getting acclimated with the class. The purple are the things that are from the book. They may or may not be done in eLab. They may be submitted in Blackboard. The pink are the participation and attendance and the projects. And then the yellow's the exams. And there's your totals on the bottom so you can see how the course is made up. Keep this printed out. It's colorful. It's helpful. All right, let's go down the weekly content. You will have a folder for each week. So the first one that's here is week 1, and you're going to open up the folder and you're going to go through everything that's in each folder for each week. So you're doing the overview right now and you're following the first day email, and there's the link to my website. Please note that some of the Labyrinth links don't work from within Blackboard, so I'm going to go ahead and also put them in this QuickBooks tab just so they link easily. I'm not sure what's going on there, but they'll be in both places. So within week 1, you're going to note that the eLab course information you need to register is right here. So right now you're looking at the course overview PACH assignment, and you're watching the lecture, and when you're all done, you're going to complete all of the questions by clicking inside and answering the questions in the right submission. So every time you have a PACH, you're going to click the right submission, you're going to type what you want to say, and you're going to hit submit. Don't just save it because I can't grade it. They're all going to be the same way when they're a PACH. The introduction is a discussion board. You can tell if it's discussion board because it looks like this on the side with a thumbtack. So take the time to introduce yourself to your class and add one interesting fact about yourself. The eLab overview is several videos, as I mentioned, from Labyrinth. So if you click on them and they won't open, you can go back to the other tab. So I want you to go ahead and follow all these instructions. When you when you register for eLab, you'll sign on and you'll have an eLab page. But to start with, I want you to, let's click on them from up here because I already know mine aren't going to open. You're going to watch the eLab Getting Started videos, and this one's long, but it's extremely helpful and it explains to you how to register into eLabs. And then you're going to watch the Quick Start videos. There's 6 of them. This is going to show you how to navigate eLab, register for the course, using the content, etc., finding the student files. And then accessing your student files is on this tab here. So there's a lot to do the first week that is all related to eLab, QuickBooks, downloading and putting the software on your computer, etc. Then I have a normal balance and accounting equation lectures on my website. So after you watch those, I want you just to go ahead and answer the question here and write a little submission. So go to my website and watch those, especially if you haven't taken accounting in a long time. Those will really help you out. And that takes care of week 1. So I'm going to go ahead and log on to, bear with me while I type, make sure I don't make a mistake here. When you get into the course, assuming I can get into my course, you're going to see your screen will look a little different because you're a student. You're going to see that there's assignments, tests, etc. You're mostly going to take the test inside of eLab. Most of what you do for the course is I'm going to have you submit on Blackboard. There are a lot of things inside this book, and I'm going to go through like unit 1 real quick. For every single chapter, there are develop your skills, reinforce your skills, apply your skills, extend your skills. To be successful in this class, you're going to do every assignment in each chapter. This will get you ready for the projects that you're going to do. How I grade these will be defined each week, but I wanted to give you an overview. Each chapter looks the same, and there are many different assignments to do, some quicker than others, and some have to do with the student files. So just the more assignments you do, the better you're going to get at QuickBooks, and it'll help you do those projects. So the discussion board, if you want to do a general discussion with your peers, it's called the general forum. Please be respectful and don't post answers here. And then if you send an email, please only send it to me. Do not email the entire class. Use the discussion board to coordinate with your class. If you need help with Blackboard, there's Blackboard tutorials, and then there's a student help desk from MiraCosta. So that's the overview. If you have any questions, send me an email using proper email format. Thank you.